Where I was housed, number one cause of violence and murder, debts, usually drug debts.
Hmm.
Is it the same in the UK now? Is that what causes the violence? It's over drugs.
In the adult prisons.
Yeah.
Um, I would say, yeah, debts, money, not paying debts. If you don't pay a debt, then you're gonna get smashed. There, you're gonna get smashed. You can't be not paying your debts if you owe people money. Um, but violence can kick off anything really, just for looking at someone the wrong way,
Yeah.
just standing on someone in the dinner queue, going in front of somebody.
Mm-hmm.
If he's had a day from hell, and you push in front of him in the dinner queue, it can just kick off straight away.
Yeah.
Noise at night, telly's been too loud, like you were saying earlier. Um, but I would say the main um, religion as well nowadays in 2018. Religion now, arguments over religion and stuff, offending people, and everybody's different, so we could be playing poker and I could make a comment to you that you wouldn't find that offensive, and you might just make a comment back to me. I could say that to somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
and they could want to smash me for it. And so you got to be careful what you say. um
With your 13 years of prison experience, what would your prison survival advice be to a newcomer to prison?
I would recommend that they order a copy of 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene immediately.
I've read that, yeah.
I would recommend that they study that book. It's Survival of the Fittest. I'd recommend you have these general rules of advice that you would say: don't borrow, don't double bubble anything.
What does double bubble mean for the American people?
So you borrow one item and then you pay two back.
2 for 1, 3 for 1.
Yeah,
Like
and then if you don't pay that week, then it's four. And that's all well and good, but that's not really reality, Shaun. Because when you get in there, you might need something before a £20 postal order arrives, and the £20 on the way. So you're going to need a bit of tobacco, or you might need some shower gel or something. So, but just make sure you pay your debts. I would give the same advice to somebody who was, from what I've seen, that is going into the American penitentiaries, in the sense that I wouldn't talk to anybody. I would advise don't talk to anybody. Just observe, just see who's who and what's what. When you come out, I'd advise them not to isolate, because then you'll be victimized. So keep up appearances no matter how you're feeling, i.e., like you say about the hygiene in American prisons, you have to shower. However intimidating it is or frightening it is, going into that steamed up room with all these guys, big guys who you don't know, go in there every opportunity you get, like once a day, 3 times a week, go into the shower, come out onto the association room. You don't have to play pool, but just show your face. Even if you just stand there, just show your face, keep up appearances. Don't not come out for dinner and hide on association, because you'll become a target very quickly. Only talk to people if they talk to you. Don't try and start be over friendly, because people will just start working angles on you and trying to you show weakness. They'll start trying to take things off you, get you to carry drugs, intimidate you, extort you. So don't reveal too much about yourself. Have your paperwork, what you're in for. If you've got nothing to hide, you shouldn't have a problem having your paperwork. Have your paperwork, so if anyone asks, you can say, look, I'm not here for harming a child or a woman or anything like that. And just that would be the advice that I would give. At this time in 2018, at the minute, why I said about the 48 Laws of Power is because where you've got, in the American penitentiaries, where it's extreme violence, gang rape, and all these, horrific consequences of mass warehousing, which just breeds the distorted and entrenched criminal values that led to those people coming to prison in the first place, and just makes them worse. Over in this country, even though there's a lot of violence in our prisons at the moment, there's a lot of psychological warfare in these prisons. people, it's the velvet glove from the people close to you. There's so much of that going on now, and it's that, unfortunately, at the minute is a consequence of this kind of carrot dangling design that they've made, that they use now in our British prisons. Like, you must be well behaved, and then we'll give you this, and we'll give you early home leave, and you can come out earlier. So it's there's the solidarity amongst men, which is, in my experience and opinion, the one thing that gets you through these experiences. The bonds that you've spoke about, the bonds that you make with other men that you don't make with people out here in the real world. Those, those unbreakable bonds of togetherness and love and friendship with another person. That's kind of dying out, and it's more every man for himself.